Well, the sense of your place in this life, what does it mean? It's really a symbiotic relationship, is it not? And that's something that's just long lost. You mentioned the word spiritual. That means connectedness, ultimately. It's like, what is our place? What are we doing here? What's the point of this? How do we properly engage the environment that basically created us? And that's what's been so lost over the years. And you have this self-indulgent culture. You have this idiotic economic system that reinforces the absolute worst possible behaviors and values of the human species. So it doesn't really surprise me that people think this way. It's just, what is it going to take? What's it going to take for people to finally wake up and realize that their self-interest really, really must become social interest in the broad scheme?
Absolutely.
If we expect to survive, It's one of two things, or in combination, it's either that we have this ongoing collapse and finally people are so inconvenienced and disillusioned with the political system that they begin to demand something new, which, seems logical enough as biosocial pressures, as they're called. But then simultaneously, you really hope we don't have to go that far. You really hope that people can wake up fast enough and begin to rattle the cage a bit and stop what is really this annihilation, this slow-motion annihilation.
Mm-hmm.
We have an exponential increasing. What's it going to take? We have well over 1 billion people starving to death. One person dies every 5 seconds. And what's happened when we had 2 billion people starving? Are people going to still be as complacent? What happens when we have 3 billion people starving? Because it's inevitable. There's no way that the system can correct itself within the current model. And how much suffering and misery and homeless people and foreclosures and people's suicides can we possibly take as a culture with this sick structural violence before we will step up and get some empathy and want to do something different? Not to mention the positives. There's such great possibility for us, the abundance we could create, the balance, the just ingenuity, the real freedom we could generate. It's amazing to see the possibility, and frankly, that's more frustrating for me. I know me, along with many other Zeitgeisters, we're more frustrated by what's possible than what we're enduring now, because it's so unnecessary what's happening across the world.